I am here to answer that question racing through everyone's mind in the grocery store. What products are good and worth my money? I answer this by buying new interesting products and then recording my in-depth reviews so that you will know what you are getting. All of this in an attempt to bring it to you full circle.
Good evening, YouTube. Full Circle Review back here again with another review, and this time I'm reviewing every single flavor of Lily's chocolate I could find at my stores. All nutritional information will be at the end of the video for your viewing convenience. We're going to hop right into this because there's a lot to go on here. We have Lily's sea salt extreme dark chocolate, stevia sweetened, Lily's salted almond milk chocolate style, stevia sweetened, Lily's hazelnut milk chocolate style. This one says new. Oh yeah, these are all no sugar added. These are all like stevia sweetened, natural, high quality chocolates. Lily's salted caramel milk chocolate style. Lily's almond dark chocolate. Lily's original dark chocolate. Lily's creamy milk chocolate. And then Lily's extremely dark chocolate. Let me see. I guess I'll probably start with the milk and end with the dark. I guess I'll do original. I'll start off with original. I want to keep the video as concise as I can. I have sparkling water here, clean my palate. Starting off with Lily's original dark chocolate, 55% cacao, stevia sweetened. Is there any? I was wondering if there's anything on here about what their brand stands for. It just says fair trade, no sugar added, dark and rich, stevia sweetened. Lilies.com. Yeah, I don't really see anything else on here. I was hoping for like we make chocolate because of this, or we believe in this. Well, that's neat. It says Lily's. Nice sheen on it. I mean, it's a very beautiful chocolate. It's so aromatic, my word. Let's get into it. Great snap. Very robust chocolate flavor. There's no bitterness. There's no, like a lot of times when you have that bold chocolate flavor, it comes with bitterness because that's how chocolate is. This is very high quality, my word. Extremely bold, rich chocolate flavor. No bitterness. You get a little bit of sweetness there at the end, almost like a bittersweet, but not quite as sweet as a bittersweet. It melts and it's smooth. It's not gummy. It doesn't stick to your teeth. Melts on the palate nice. Great snap. This is an outstanding chocolate. I wish it had more salt. It needs some sodium going on. There's no salt in this. That's why. I cannot tell this is stevia. I would say that this is just regular sugar. This is spectacular. Definitely I would buy this again. But going out with, starting out with this being the original, I'm going to give this a 90 out of 100. They can improve by adding salt. I feel like it should be just the slightest bit sweeter because it's 55% cacao. That's basically a bittersweet or a semi-sweet chocolate. And it's not quite as sweet as that, so I think they should increase the sweetness just a little bit, add a little bit of salt, and maybe accent it with a little bit more vanilla. There's vanilla extract in this, but it's not strong enough to be able to differentiate it from the bar. Outstanding chocolate. If you like dark chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, definitely give this a try. I cannot tell it's stevia. Great way to start. So that's 90. Now we're going to do the creamy milk chocolate. Again, there's no definition on here of what they stand for, what they do. I do like how it's a paper wrapper and an aluminum wrapper all together in one. So you get double layer protection. Very nice. This one has a much milder smell than the last one. Still has a good sheen though. Amazing snap. It's definitely softer than the original. It's creamier, almost buttery. This one sticks to your teeth a little bit, but I think it's because it's so creamy. It's a milk chocolate, but it has a great chocolate flavor. Typically, you get a milk chocolate, and you have to forfeit all chocolate flavor just to get that creaminess. Again, very high quality. I don't think it's as good as the original, just because the original has a stronger chocolate flavor. Here, you're getting more sweetness, more creaminess, more butteriness, and you're forfeiting that bold chocolate flavor. Spectacular milk chocolate. I think the creaminess is on point. I wish it was a little more buttery, more melt in your mouth like other milk chocolates. But I think for being a stevia chocolate, this is spectacular. 89 out of 100. A little creamier. There's a little bit of a gumminess going on here. Now, I wish the chocolate flavor was just a little bit stronger. It's good. You can tell it's a milk chocolate, but the chocolate flavor should be a little bit more prominent. So now we're going to do the salted caramel milk chocolate. 40% cacao. Okay, see, this one has something on the back. Move over sugar, we'll take it from here. We decided our chocolate was too good to let added sugar get in the way, and so we created a whole line of unbelievable treats, botanically sweetened with stevia. And you know what happened? Life got sweeter. Okay. Well, I was just curious if, there was a reason why they went to make stevia chocolate, so it's kind of nice to know. Well, this one's already broken in half. Nice sheen to it. Has a smell of a dark caramel. I was hoping for a caramel filling. Does not have that. I would say this one's more buttery and creamy than just the creamy milk. Spectacular salted caramel taste. Like, I'm still getting salt out of my teeth. This is, oh my word. Yes. This is good. Good, creamy, buttery milk chocolate. More buttery and creamy than the milk chocolate. Nice granules of salt. Then you get the caramel that comes in. It's not overpowering. You get the chocolate, then you get the salt, then you get the caramel, then you get the salt. This is really good. Wish the chocolate flavor was a little bit stronger, and I wish it was just the slightest bit creamier. This is spectacular. 96 out of 100. So now we're going to do the salted almond milk chocolate. Now, I love almonds and chocolate. Ooh, now there's some stuff going on. Oh, I broke it. As you can see, there's quite a bit of almond in the back there. And I see some flakes of salt. Immediately get hit with that salt. Okay, this is still 40% cacao. But it's interesting, the salt and the almonds make it taste darker. And I like that. The chocolate flavor comes across very strong and prominent. First thing you get salt, and the last thing you get salt. You get a little bit of a crispiness from the almonds. But I wish they used whole almonds because they use almond pieces. You lose a lot of that crunch you could be getting. This is good, but it's not as good as the salted caramel. I don't taste the almonds. I feel them, but I don't taste them. I almost get as much crunch from the salt granules. 87 out of 100. They need to use whole roasted almonds for the almond flavor to come through. I really like how creamy and buttery this one is, and it comes through so much stronger. with their chocolate flavor in this one than the salted caramel. But I'm disappointed in the almond flavor here. Now the hazelnut milk chocolate, 40% cacao. Yeah, their chocolate just looks so dark. I'm sorry, I broke this one too. You can see the hazelnut. Super buttery and creamy. This is probably the creamiest one I've had so far. Good milk chocolate flavor. The chocolate flavor in this one is better than the salted caramel. It comes through stronger with the nuts. I taste the hazelnuts in this. Great hazelnut flavor. But I don't get much texture. They're so small that I don't really get any crunch. And they're a little soft. I wish that they were firmer, larger pieces. It were salted. This one needs salt. If this had salt, this would be just about perfect. Great hazelnut flavor. A little underwhelming with the salt. Best chocolate flavor of all the ones that have other flavorings in them. This is good. 92 out of 100. It's better than the original, but it's not as good as the salted caramel. Now we'll do the almond dark chocolate, 55% cacao. I'm just concerned because this has no sodium in it. Man, somehow I broke all these bars. You can see the almonds. Very dark smell. This one didn't snap like the rest of them. I'm a very simple person when it comes to chocolate. And I know good from bad chocolate. I mean, I've had Hershey's. I've had Nestle. I've had Valhora. This is good. This is, like, in my opinion, like the perfect balance of chocolate flavor here. It's not so dark that you're like, this is unpleasant, or I need to be enjoying this like a wine. This is, like, in my opinion, like the perfect balance of chocolate flavor here. It's rich, it's robust, it's not bitter. Perfect amount of sweetness. Just the almond pieces are too small, they do not taste roasted, and there's no salt. This one has the pitfalls of the original. Needs salt, needs vanilla, and it has the same pitfalls as the salted almond, except for it doesn't have salt. Large roasted almonds. I love the chocolate flavor in this. 55% cacao is amazing. They just need to work on their almonds. 87 out of 100. I would say it's better than the salted almond, just because there's a stronger chocolate flavor. Now we're going to do the sea salt extra dark chocolate, 70% cacao. So this is the darkest one so far, and it does contain sodium, so high hopes. Okay, now I'm afraid this isn't going to show up on camera, but I'm going to try. It has the most beautiful studded salt back. Look at that. I mean, that's beautiful. It's like looking at the starry sky. This one, unfortunately, does look a little bit chalky, and I think that's due to the high cacao percentage. And it smells dark. So I'm expecting it to go on a trip here. See, I would call that dry. Chocolate is a lot like wine. Very intense, bold chocolate flavor. Surprisingly, there is a little bit of bitterness here, but it's not bad. It's not off-putting. Plenty of salt. First thing you get salt, last thing you get salt. By making such a dark chocolate, you give up on the butteriness, you give up on the creaminess. So it's a little chalky in the mouth. You have to wait longer for it to melt. But I think this is balanced very well. Wish there were notes of vanilla. Wish it was a little bit creamy. At 70% cacao, they could make this, I think, a little bit creamier. This is good, but I don't think it's as good as the 55%. I'm going to put this right above the dark chocolate almond and give this a 88 out of 100. It's a solid dark chocolate with salt. And last and hopefully not least, extremely dark chocolate, 85% cacao. And see, this one doesn't look as chalky as the last one, and it's a darker percentage, higher percentage. See, this one doesn't taste as dark as the 70%. And I think it's the absence of the salt. It's actually more buttery than the 70%. Good, rich, robust chocolate flavor. The thing is, it even tastes sweeter than the 70%. I wonder what it would be like with salt. It is a little unpleasant in the mouth, in my opinion, because it's such a high cacao percentage that it comes across as chalky. But there's not much you can do about that at this point. This is a very solid chocolate bar. If you like dark chocolate, this is better than basically any sugar chocolate bar you can buy at a typical grocery store. 92 out of 100. I'm going to say that this is as good as the original dark chocolate. So my absolute favorite today was the salted caramel milk chocolate, followed by the hazelnut milk chocolate, and third place is the original dark chocolate. Least favorite was the salted almond milk chocolate. They really need to work on their almonds. I'm impressed with all these. I would easily buy any of these flavors again. But out of all these, the ones I'm most likely to buy, I would buy the salted caramel first, followed by the original. And then probably probably the hazelnut. But hopefully you found this video helpful. If you want to see more videos like this where I go out and review everything that I can, comment down below. But hopefully you found this helpful, and y'all take care.